You know, hockey has just roared here in the town of Iqaluit. They had Her Majesty the Queen through in the fall. They've had Kevin Spacey up here looking at a movie project. Of course, Donald S. Cherry will join me live in the rink in about 2.5 hours. But the first time NHLers actually visited was last summer. And with that story, Paul Barsanti and Wade Redden and Corey Cross making a huge impact on the hockey scene here in town.
Traveling is nothing new for NHL players. But this particular trip is one that Ottawa Senator Wade Redden and New York Ranger Corey Cross won't soon forget.
I've never been above the tree line, and it's something else to see and witness just the rock and the flat land that goes on forever.
Kind of reminded me of Farley Mowat's book, Lost in the Barrens. I think I read that back in junior high, but there's not much around. Then all of a sudden, here's a little town stuck out there right on the water.
Not only is it the first time in the north for Redden and Cross, but locals say it's the first time any NHLer has ever stepped foot in Iqaluit. Iqaluit is a place of extremes, whether it's the 60-degree swing in temperature between winter and summer, or the more than 30-foot tides on Frobisher Bay. It's a place where people have learned to adapt to their surroundings. And a place where the line between civilization and the land is distinctively blurred. At times, for visitors like Cross and Redden, it may even seem like another planet. Then again, there are the occasional reminders that they aren't so far from home. This is, after all, more than just a sightseeing trip. Cross and Redden are here to help run a hockey school, but not just any hockey school. This is another first for the North, the first summer hockey school ever held in Nunavut.
And that's where it's fun for us to come and experience that and let them have that feeling that I had when I was a kid, when I saw an NHL player.
Okay, I'm ready for anything. Ready to pass, ready to shoot.
You know, bringing these coaches up, these are, you know, all guys that have coached or ran hockey schools before, so to put the kids through these drills and, you know, to get awareness and stuff like that in the community and around the area up here, it's going to go a long way to, you know, to getting people involved and hopefully get the excitement up.
Get your balance, do a push-up.
Joe Polino organized the summer hockey school. He's actually a chiropractor from Toronto, but he's been involved with hockey in the North for years. He agrees that the on-ice and dry land training are unique to these parts. But really, hockey is nothing new.
It's funny because it doesn't necessarily mean that we know what we're doing more down south than they do up here. It's just different, and it gives the coaches here an opportunity to say, well, this is what these experts showed you, and you know, we want to keep that going. When we talk right about the physiology of the hockey player, you know, they're probably born with the strength and the skill that they're going to end up having. I think you're born a player. We're just trying to help kids be a little bit better than they might have been.
You're 57 centimeters.
Summer hockey schools are pretty common to many Canadians, but there is one simple reason why they're so unique here in the North. Iqaluit has the only 2 hockey arenas in the entire territory with artificial ice. The rest of Nunavut simply has to wait for the weather to get cold enough and then flood their rinks. Local hockey officials are pretty confident that summer camps like this will go a long way into helping develop their players. But in a place where teenage suicide rates are the highest in the country, they're also hoping they can do much, much more.
We see a bunch of young people, the majority of them, that just need something, need some direction and need some people to come out and throw an arm around their shoulder and say, hey guy, come on, how's it going? And you know, come on out, have some fun, join a group, be part of us, part of what we're trying to do. If we can help one young person in here and keep him around, like I say, past the 18th birthday, then you know, I think he's on, he's all right. You know, he'll come back and perhaps help one more. It'll spread out.
Ready? We try to give them a sense of encouragement that, you know, to go the right way and to be a good kid. And I look at all the friendships I made and the self-esteem I got from playing hockey and the discipline and the life skills that you learn, and just having fun.
We are the Mighty Knights! We are